Hello everybody, my name is Leozaur and welcome to today's Let's Build. Now I noticed a couple of people in the last build video I did asked me to try and have a go at building a maze. This is something I haven't really done properly before and it was a cool challenge. I love trying out new stuff when it comes to building because otherwise I just build the same stuff all the time and it gets so boring. So I started off by marking the outline and I chose a kind of rectangle thing, and in my head this rectangle looked huge, and then when I started filling it up I began to realise that actually it's not that big. So I decided to make this maze have a special twist, but that twist I will reveal to you later on in this video because I don't want to spoil the surprise. So I used a path of blue wool to make sure there was a definite route throughout this maze, which means that there is definitely a way to get to the middle, but I have no idea how many ways there actually are. This maze is just to kind of make sure that it is possible to complete it, but I also wanted to make it difficult, so I tried to make the path go around as much of the maze as possible, so the person has to go a specific load of turns to get there. But anyway, here is the finished middle centre of this maze with the path and all of the logs and stuff. So then I started adding leaves on top of these logs. I used the logs because then the leaves won't deteriorate, so basically the maze won't fall to pieces. And I think leaves are cool because it's much like a real maze, and if you're running around it with your friends, you'll be able to see them through the blocks. So here is the finished part of this maze. I was proud of this, but I was thinking, this isn't quite big enough. What can I do to make it bigger, but without ruining all these lovely walls I made because it took so long to get this shape? So then I decided to make a huge circle out of logs around the outside of this maze to make basically two mazes in one. So you have to complete the circular maze before you can complete the rectangular one, and that makes it even harder to do. So here I am, just clearing it out, making it all flat, cleaning out the bottom, and you can see the size of this maze. I wanted the circular bit to be a bit more decorative than the rectangle one, so I added in these kind of patterns and I planned it out a bit more, whereas the middle one I just sort of went for it. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think in the final thing it is quite hard to see the patterns, but without them it would look very disorganised. So I'm just going through with that blue wall again to try and make a perfect route, so it is definitely possible to complete the whole thing. But the idea is you have to go all the way around the circle one, and then there's only one opening into that rectangle maze, so you have to get the right opening. Here is all of the logs and stuff and all the blue wool before leaves are added, so you can see how complex this maze really is. I went and played through this maze after the build was finished and I could not complete it. I know it's possible because the wool definitely works, but I personally got really lost and disorientated, and I ended up going around like the back of the maze and I don't really know how it happened. So yeah, here I am just finishing up the last pieces of hedge in this maze, and here is the finished maze. I'll let you guys enjoy these cinematics and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching!
You could be larger than life.